is Ellie. I teach sewing and crafts at the library, and today I'm going to show you how to sew a pillowcase. So this pattern is for a standard bed pillow, and in this video we're also going to be learning how to make a French seam. So let's get started. For this project you will need cotton fabric in 3 colors or patterns, some sewing pins, fabric scissors or rotary cutter to cut your fabric, a sewing machine, and an iron and ironing board. First we need to cut our fabric. So whatever fabric you want to be the main design for your pillowcase is going to be 43 inches by 27 inches. And then we're going to have a border piece that's on the open end of the pillowcase, and that's 43 inches by 11 inches. And then we have the smaller trim piece in between, and that's 43 inches by 1 3/4 inch. Next, lay out your border fabric with the right side facing up. You're also going to take your trim fabric and fold it in half long ways and iron it down with the right sides facing out. So it's hard to tell with this fabric because it's the same in the front and back, but you want the good side of your fabric to be facing out. So now I'm going to take this and line the raw open edges up with the top border, the top of the border fabric. Next, I'm going to take the main fabric and line it up with this top edge again, but with the right side facing down. And obviously we are lining up all the 43-inch edges. Okay, this next part might seem a little strange, but just bear with me and trust the process. It will make sense in a moment. So you can either pin these layers of fabric together just to hold them, or I'm just going to put just some heavy-ish jars there, something just to weigh the fabric down so this stays in place. Then I'm going to start at the other end of our main piece of fabric, and I'm just going to roll it up so that it gets closer to the top edge. Okay, so keep doing that until you can see the border fabric again. Okay, and now I'm going to take the border fabric and fold it on top of the fabric we just rolled up and meet the raw edges up again. Alright, now I'm going to go and put some pins all along this edge off camera just to hold all these layers in place. And then we're going to sew this end together at the sewing machine with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Now we've got this giant roll of fabric that's sewed together. So you're going to go to one end and we're going to pull out the main fabric. Okay, so now you can see we've got the main piece of fabric, and then on one end we've got the border fabric that's now folded in half, and the trim in the middle. And if we turn to the back, that seam we just made is on the inside here. Okay, so now you're going to take this to the iron and give it a good press. Next we're going to finish our pillowcase with a French seam. So to illustrate this, I've got 2 sets of scrap fabric sewn together. So from the right side of the fabric the seam looks the same, but if we flip these over to the back, This is just a traditional seam. As you can see, the raw edges are showing, and so eventually this will fray. This is a French seam, and you can see there are no raw edges. This is a nice smooth folded piece of fabric. The raw edges are actually inside of this casing. So this is a very durable seam, and it's actually not that much harder than a regular seam. It just takes a couple extra steps. So with our pillowcase, I've got it folded onto itself like this. Okay, so I've got the wrong sides facing each other, like this. So the bottom edge, which I know is cut off, is folded. This edge we need to keep open. So we're going to sew this top long edge and this side edge together with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, just making sure that the right side of the fabric is facing out. Next, you're going to take your scissors and trim some extra fabric off from the side of the seam so that there's about 1/8 of an inch of fabric all the way around where you made the seam. And then we're going to turn the pillowcase inside out. And along where you just added that seam, give it a good press at your iron. Okay, so my seams are pressed flat, so now I'm going to sew along those 2 edges once again with a 1/4 inch seam allowance while I have my pillowcase turned inside out. So this is what our French seam should look like on the inside. So as you can see, all of our raw edges are enclosed. And then when we flip it right sides out, you shouldn't be able to see any fabric sticking out of the seam. If you do find a couple threads, like I've got a couple here, just clip these off. Other than that, we are done with our pillowcase. So here is my completed pillowcase. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. I hope you try out the French seam for yourself, and I will see you all next time. Bye!